Ethan was a creature of habit. Every evening after work, he would collapse onto his couch, flick on the TV, and escape into the glowing world of sitcoms, dramas, and game shows. The television was his solace, his portal to anywhere but here. One night, as he flipped through the channels, a strange station caught his eye. It wasn't listed in the guide, and the screen showed nothing but swirling static. Yet something about it was oddly mesmerizing. He paused, letting the white noise hum through his small apartment. Suddenly the static shifted, shapes emerged, a dark forest, a flickering street lamp, and a lone figure standing under its glow. Ethan leaned forward, squinting at the screen. The figure turned its head, staring directly at him. His hollow eyes seemed to pierce through the glass, making his breath hitch. Then came the voice.
"Come closer,"
it whispered, though Ethan hadn't turned up the volume. The voice was neither male nor female, neither old nor young. It was everywhere and nowhere, filling the room like an icy mist. Against his better judgment, Ethan leaned closer. The figure's overstretched hands seemed to reach through the screen, beckoning him forward. A strange pull tugged at his chest, as if invisible strings were reeling him in. His heartbeat quickened, but he couldn't look away. Before he could react, the screen flickered violently, and the force yanked him forward. His body slammed into the TV, yet instead of shattering, the glass rippled like water. He plunged through. A scream caught in his throat as darkness swallowed him whole. Ethan woke to the sound of static, disoriented. He stood and looked around. The world was grayscale, a distorted landscape of jagged lines and grainy textures. The air crackled with an electric hum, and shadows darted at the edges of his vision. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. His reflection appeared on the surface of what seemed to be a giant glass pane. On the other side, he saw his living room, his couch, his body. It was sitting on the couch, staring blankly at the television. Panicked, Ethan pounded on the glass, shouting for help, but his doppelganger didn't react. Instead, it smirked, grabbed the remote, and began flipping through the channels. Each click of the remote distorted Ethan's world, twisting the landscape around him. One moment, he was in a burning forest. The next, he was drowning in an endless ocean. Then he found himself trapped in a looping sitcom laugh track, the sound ripping against his sanity. Ethan realized the horrifying truth. He wasn't the viewer anymore. He was the entertainment. Back in the real world, his body, the thing that had taken his place, laughed softly, his hollow eyes glinting in the glow of the TV. It turned off the set, leaving Ethan trapped in eternal darkness.